I wake up. Wait, where am I? What's going on here?
Hallie.
What? Who's there? I desperately look around to try and find whoever said that. Nothing. I can't see anything. It feels like I'm in some kind of empty void. There's nothing but darkness everywhere I look. Just then, I feel a cold chill run down my spine.
Welcome, Hallie. I have summoned you here for a purpose.
Who said that?
I trust you know why you are here.
Where are you? Face me already.
How amusing.
Urgh! Who are you?
I am called by many names, but I will make it simple for you. I am Tarankos.
You? You're the one causing all this bullshit, aren't you?
You are partially correct. I have done nothing of the sort. Everything that's transpired has done so by your own hand. I merely intervened once you decided to break some rules.
You've got some nerve. You set my classroom on fire. You killed Mio and a ton of innocent people.
Would you have preferred if I had set your home on fire and forced your mother to meet a similar fate?
Don't you dare. I can feel my blood boiling. If this son of a bitch even tries to hurt my mom. Where are you? If you even lay a finger on her, I'll beat the living crap out of you like I did to Joichiro.
You exaggerate.
The point is that I'm not going to sit around here and let you get away with this.
No, the point is that you are a fool.
You're lucky I can't find you right now.
On the contrary, in this space I am everywhere. You see, Hallie, in this space you cannot destroy me, for I am nothing.
You're full of it. I'm not scared of you.
Then you are either a madman or braver than most who have encountered me.
What do you want, Tarankos?
I want what anyone else does, Hallie. To live a peaceful life in a perfect world, free of strife and grief, just like you.
Oh, really? Torturing me seems to be a pretty messed up way of living a peaceful life, wouldn't you say?
I can make this experience as hellish or as blissful as you wish, Hallie. That all depends on the decisions you make and the actions that follow. You had one job, Hallie, and that was to obey the rules of the ritual set out for you. You couldn't even do that.
What rules? Amy hardly told me anything when I started this whole thing.
I can see into your soul, Hallie.
You just love hearing yourself talk, don't you? What are you on about now?
Tell me, Hallie, just why did you willingly accept this task to save someone you barely even know? After all, you said so yourself, right? How this young woman apparently means nothing to you.
I'm at a loss for words. To be honest, I'm not even sure why I did this in the first place. Even if Amy was controlling me for that moment, I still could have walked away any time after she stopped. Before I can say anything, a vision of Kotonoha appears before me. Koto? I run toward her, but then she vanishes.
She is gone. There was nothing you could do to prevent her death. Never to be, never with you, taken from you. Yet another innocent young woman is found dead, and you are presented with the opportunity to save her. Fascinating how you leapt at that chance. Curious, is it not? Emotions are truly a fickle thing. You feel guilt. You feel helplessness. You may try to hide your true feelings from those around you. You may even lie to yourself. But you cannot hide your emotions from me.
Fine. So what if I still hate myself for failing to save Kotonoha?
It may be too late for her, but not for this young woman. All you have to do is make a proper exchange to save her soul. One life must perish for another to go on through this process.
And
nothing. You see, Hallie, so long as you are bound by this spell, you belong to me. Should you betray or go against my will again, I can make your life very unpleasant. I trust you will make the correct decision in time. Because I am in a generous mood, I will give you another chance. Do not fail me again. I will not extend the same charitable attitude toward you a second time. Succeed and her life will be spared.
Are you saying I have to kill someone? But I can't. I think back to Kotonoha. I think back to Natsuki. She didn't stand a chance when her father forced her to die with him. Were things seriously that bad in her life for things to end like that? Then again, were things so bad in Koto's life that she ended up... Fucking hell. Is that why Natsuki asked me to let that loaded question? Kotonoha never told me anything, and she was someone very close to me. Natsuki, on the other hand. I think back to what Amy told me before.
Well, that was the kind of girl who wouldn't ask for help directly, even if she wanted it.
So then, was Natsuki really asking me for help in her own roundabout way? Is that why? I'm sorry, Koto. I'm so sorry. I collapse, overwhelmed with guilt and sadness. It's ironic. Natsuki asked a stranger who didn't mean anything to her for help, and yet Kotonoha wasn't completely honest with me, despite everything we had been through together. The more I think about it, though, it sort of starts to make sense. Natsuki didn't know who to turn to, most likely because anyone close to her would have judged or looked down on her. I was the perfect person, since it didn't matter what I thought. Kotonoha. Was that why you never told me those thoughts were in your head? Did you figure I'd think differently about you? You confided in me about that stalker situation so long ago, but not about the thoughts that drove you to end your life? Even if that freaky stalker was making you live in constant fear, that wasn't the solution. I thought we trusted each other. We made that promise.
Hey, do you think I'd be better off dead?
That loaded question still rings in my mind. I'm dragged out of my thoughts when I hear footsteps in the distance. Is it Tarenkos? I wipe away my tears and get back up. I spot a lone figure in the distance. Not sure who they are, but I rush over to them. That's when I come face to face with her.
Hey!
Natsuki!
Funny. Funny meeting you here, isn't it?
My mind goes completely blank before I start spouting whatever pops up first in my emotionally racked brain. Please, don't die, Natsuki! Please, don't end up like her!
Huh? I wonder why I said whatever I did to you back then. Maybe it really was because I wanted you to help me. You're on the right track, though. I didn't want to tell anyone I knew because I didn't want them knowing something so personal. Of all the people in the world that I could have gone to, I chose you with a random guy who sits in front of me in class. Man, how desperate was I to go with you?
What are you saying?
Honestly, I didn't think you'd even try to do anything, let alone care. Maybe she was right about you after all.
Wait, who was right about me? You're not making any sense here. There's a pause as Natsuki sniffles to herself, trying to keep her nerve and to resume talking to me. Clearly, though, she wasn't doing too much of a good job.
You know what's really strange, though? I literally have no future beyond that night. This has all just been some messed up loop, and I don't even know how long it's been going on. Hell if I know. I mean, I can't even break out of it and change things. Damn it, I don't even know what to do anymore. I feel like I'm just some damn wind-up dog forced to do whatever fate tells me to do.
Fate? Amy said I had to fight against fate.
Amy always did say she was a strong believer in fate. I swear now she's got me believing in it too. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. By the time I realize what's going on, I'm already awakened and the morning comes. It's the start of the same day again and I don't remember a damn thing.
I'll think of something. I'm not going to let this happen again. Not to you or anyone. Never again.
You're such an idiot, Hallie.
Hey!
You beautiful little idiot. I have to go now. We'll see each other soon. I know we will. Thank you again. Thank you for caring about me. It really means a lot.
Natsuki turns away from me, looking out into the void. I reach out for her, begging for her to come back, but it's pointless. In just a few seconds, she vanishes without a trace. I fall to the ground after losing my balance. I can feel my tears returning as I angrily pound my fist into the ground. Damn it!
Goodbye for now, Hallie.
No, no! I have to save you! I can't let you die! I won't fail you! Not like I failed Kotonoha. You hear me? I'm not letting anyone else die, not on my watch! I start crying uncontrollably as I hang my head down in shame.
A soul for a soul. Make the right decision, Hallie, and her life will be spared.
June 3rd, 2019. Gotta do something, bro. I wake up to find myself on the ground, my head springing up from the pavement as I'm gasping for breath. As I rub my eyes, I feel tears in them. Was I crying? That's when I remember. I saw Natsuki. I was in some kind of empty void where I also met him. I think back to what he said, as well as whatever Amy was screaming at me as she tried to bludgeon me to death with that random bat. A soul for a soul. Do I seriously need to kill someone to make this happen? I know I beat the living shit out of Joichiro, but that's just because he's an annoying little shithead and a waste of oxygen. If anything, I'd probably be doing the world a favor taking him out of the picture, but... I gulp as I get to my feet and proceed to walk into the house as I have done so many times already. I take a seat at the table, making sure I don't knock over any empty beer bottles. I'd rather not wake up Natsuki or her psycho killer father. I run my hands through my hair. I can't do this. I can't! What the hell am I even supposed to do here? I look up at the ceiling in frustration. Too bad the answer won't just descend from the sky like some kind of angel from above. No, that's silly talk, like that's going to happen. Then again, I'm stuck in some kind of time loop after going through a ritual for some interdimensional being who sounds like Satan. At this point, anything is possible. It's all carte blanche from here. Who knows? Maybe I'll get Himari Hirabayashi or Destiny Tenju into admitting they have the hots for me. None of this makes sense, and it's driving me the wall. Maybe up the wall? As I lower my head back down, my eyes land on the outdated phone. I'm not sure why, but I get up and walk over to it. It's probably not the best idea to make a phone call from the homeowner's phone after you just broke in, but there's something I need to know for sure. It was Amy's harebrained scheme in the first place, so what if... Even if she hasn't technically done anything yet, she'd still have to believe me if I mentioned Tarenkos to her since she's so obsessed with him. I don't know her number, though. Ugh. Why would I have her number anyway? It's not like we ever spoke on a regular basis, nor would I ever want to, given how much of a psychotic chick she is. That's when I look over at the address book. She went on and on about how they're such great friends, so maybe Natsuki has her number in there? It's worth a shot. I thumb through the pages and, sure enough, I find what I'm looking for. Amy Shido. Thank you, outdated address book. And with that, I place a phone call to Amy from Natsuki's home phone. Talk about a convoluted way of making a phone call. It rings for a while, and I'm almost about to hang up after realizing how stupid this idea was. That is, until I hear a familiar voice on the other end.
Hello?
Hey, Amy.
Hallie? What are you doing calling me? You're not trying to come on to me in the middle of the night, are you?
What the No, you pervert. Why would I ever call you unless this was important?
Whatever, you beast. I don't care if your hormones are getting crazy right now. You do realize how late it is, don't you? Now that I'm looking at it, why does the caller ID say this is Knott's house? Can you tell me what's going on?
Because I'm calling you from Knott's house. There's a momentary silence on the other end before she speaks again.
You beast, I see what you're doing. You're so obsessed with Natsuki that you broke into her house to have your way with her. I should have known, I should have known that was your evil plan all along.
Did you take your stupid pills before bed? Shut up and listen to me. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm actually from the future. Natsuki's going to die tonight, and after I speak to you tomorrow, I'm going to make some kind of bargain with Tarenkos.
Natsuki's going to die? Are you telling the truth?
Do you think I would have broken into Natsuki's house just to fail saving her 3 times already? I know it sounds crazy, but I swear that I am. Like I said, you were the one who sent me back into the past and told me about Tarenkos in the first place. This is like my 4th or 5th attempt at trying to save her. I even got to speak to Tarenkos after you bludgeoned me to death for messing up.
I did what?
Yeah, and you're lucky I don't go over there to teach you some manners. I'm still pissed off that you got me to even do this thanks to you seducing me with some song.
Gosh, Hallie, I didn't realize you liked to be so rough. Is my voice turning you on right now? In that case, I best be careful. If just my voice is driving you wild right now, there's no telling what you'll do when you see me next. You could very well force yourself and have your way with me.
This is not the time for you to be some psycho pervert, you freak. Natsuki's dad is going to wake up and kill her any moment now. Unless, of course, he decides to kill me first. Which he's already done, by the way.
Kaito Serenji. I knew there was something wrong with that man. It's a shame fate decided to make her, or dare not be his daughter. Do you know how he's going to kill her?
He's going to force her into some kind of messed up double suicide only for him to chicken out at the last minute. Look, you and Tarenkos told me that an exchange has to be made for this thing to work. A soul for a soul. There's another moment of silence on the other end. This is all making me feel nauseous. Amy?
You bargained with Tarenkos, correct?
Yes, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
With this ritual, there does indeed have to be an exchange. When you bargain with Tarenkos to save a life, another life must be extinguished in its place.
No. Don't tell me. You can't possibly mean.
Yes. In order for her life to go on, someone must die as a result of your actions.
No, I can't. I don't want to kill anyone.
Relax, Hallie. If I die today, then that means Natsuki's life will be saved and tomorrow will come for her.
What? No, wait, there has to be another way.
There isn't another way. The will of Tarenkos is absolute. Because you intervened by letting me know, I can die a martyr for my friends and the ritual will have succeeded.
Okay, look, I know I called you a psycho and a pervert, but that doesn't mean I want you to die instead. Can you at least tell me more about the so-called rules for this ritual? There has to be another way. There has to be.
I already told you that there is no other way. All right. I understand everything loud and clear.
Are you listening to me? Stop! Whatever you're about to do, just stop everything. I'll go over there. We can talk this through.
There's no point in dragging this out any longer, Hallie. Thank you for telling me the truth about Natsuki's death. With that, I can finally do something to save her. Thank you, Hallie. Listen, goodbye.
Amy, no, come back! I don't want... The line goes dead. I can't believe what I've done. So then the both of them really weren't lying. It's like some really fucked up game of economics. There has to be some kind of even exchange between souls like they're just currency in some fucked up stock market. No matter what I do, someone has to die on this day. I know Amy was never really my friend. I never spoke to her and thought she was some kind of perverted freak, but I didn't want her to die. I don't even know where she lives, damn it. Slamming the phone back down, I storm out of the house, hoping to avoid detection.